Yvonne LaFave, Y-V-O-N-N-E, LaFave, L-E, capital F-A-V-E. I'm not one that kind of lets people know that I'm doing it. I'm just keep doing it, you know. It's more of a personal choice and a personal reason of why I do that. There's a hill on Pennsylvania, and I'm in the granny gear, just going away, and there's all this stuff on the bike, and this guy, this older gentleman, is watching me from where he's, you know, in his front yard, and he's I don't know if this can be used on TV. He said, "You got a lot of stuff on that bike, and your legs are as little as hell." So I started looking around and found out about utility bicycles, and that's what I currently use. It's a Kona Ute, which allows for 400 pounds plus the rider. I started to experiment with, how do I do this, not live without a car? You know, how do I get to work? How do I get groceries? This is the Kona Ute. This is the utility vehicle that I use instead of a car. It allows, like a regular bicycle, it has 2 wheels and panniers, but as you can see, the length of the bike is about 1 foot longer than a regular bicycle. This particular one has 3 straps to it and will hold a lot more volume than a regular pannier. So it will hold at least 3 grocery bags as opposed to 1. It also has netting on the sides. So picture, if you will, a person on a bicycle with a cart behind them hauling 8-foot-long 2x4s. It was doable, but it was a bit of a harrowing trip. And I do have a 2-wheeled cart that I bring as well. You know, you see the little old ladies with 2-wheel carts. Well, you know, sometimes they're not little or old. So I got off the bike, and when I did, it went vertical. Not quite the best thing to happen on a hill. So I had to unpack it all, put it back in, and keep going. But the one thing that I really like about this setup is this lovely little thing right here. This is an addition that I added to it, and it allows the bike to be husky powered. I'm a Quaker, and Quakers believe in simplicity. I mean, what's simpler than 2 wheels as opposed to 4? And you've got the simplicity aspect of it. It's much more peaceful. You don't have revving motors and dealing with road rage or anything else. It's just, you can do the bike trails and see more of the nature, so it's a lot more peaceful that way. For me, it speaks to integrity, because I don't feel like I'm contributing to environmental things or issues or anything else, so it fits more with my ideals. I did it for me more than anything. You know, it's like I couldn't have that kind of blood for oil on my hands, if you will.